have the Queen of Scotland. She is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and also the oldest of 19 kids. Her name is Zoe St. John.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Zoe St. John. I know what you guys are probably thinking right now. I get this question a lot. You're wondering how old I am. So, to answer that question for you, I'm 19, just like Susanna. Or, as my mom likes to say, I'm technically an adult, which kind of seems like a backhanded compliment. And, you know, being 19 is like the tweendom of adulthood, because I'm still a teenager, but if I was friends with any high schoolers, that would be like really weird. And anybody over the age of 21 thinks I'm just some little kid because I'm a teenager. Like, who are my people? I should be a college student, and I am, but since COVID, I've been taking college classes online, and I've been living at home, and I share a room with two of my younger siblings. And that's the same as when I was in high school, taking online classes, living at home, and sharing a room with my two younger sisters. So, really fun. But when I turned 18, I was like, wow, I have finally got to the garden of adulthood. You know, like the Garden of Eden. And I thought that everything was mine for the taking. I opened a PayPal literally once the clock struck midnight on my birthday. I registered to vote. Yeah. And I applied for a credit card. When I got that letter back from the credit card company, I was so excited. But like the rest of the world, they had no clue how to place me. So they said that they couldn't verify my identity. They didn't know that I existed. I was already scared of being an adult, but this just made it so much better. So, happy birthday to me. And it just like, it makes me so angry because it makes me want to scream. And like, now that I'm an adult, I can officially curse now. You know, I can say the F word, and I can say it on stage. You know? Because I am so financially independent. One thing I don't get though is why my agent keeps sending me on auditions to play younger. Like, you know, I guess I'm short, 5'2" on a good day. And you know, I might still have my braces. And my younger brother might have been taller than me since he was 8. Okay, you know what, now that I'm saying out loud, I kind of get why. I had this one audition a little while back where they were pairing me up with somebody my age because it was to date them. And for the first audition, I got paired up with a 17-year-old, but by the callback, he was too old for me. So the next time I got paired up with somebody else, and of course he was still taller than me. So it was time to do our slates. Hi, I'm Zoe St. John, blah, 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 blah. Then it was his turn. Hi, I'm Corbin Mitchell, and I'm 12 years old. 12. He was 12! And I was supposed to pretend to date him. And the lines did not make it any better. Do you think we'll be together forever, Christy? I thought his hands would be like nervous and clammy. It was so much worse. They were soft and baby-like. And he looked at me with these like Bambi eyes like a little kid. And all I could say back was my script line. We only have thin crust surface. At least my family treats me sort of like an adult. Like my mom. Now that I'm an adult, she thinks I'm her best friend. And I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm just not saying that I am. Like, I don't want to hear about how she hates her ex-husband, also known as my dad. Or work drama. Or the most horrendous thing ever, her ex-boyfriend she's still madly in love with. Yeah. But I say sort of treats me like an adult because at the same time she still won't let me walk down the street alone. I have to walk with my younger brother because he looks older than me. He's 50. My younger sister Scarlett, though, really takes the cake when it comes to my age because she has like my whole life planned. She thinks I should be married, have a well-paying job, and hopefully a niece or nephew for her on the way. Zoe, I would do so many things differently than you when I'm older. Like, no offense, of course, but I think that you should really get a job. Because, like, I know that you're still in college, but Starbucks pays a lot. Plus, you know, there's always the plus side of getting me for drinks. And, you know, maybe you'll meet a guy there because, really, if you want to have a wedding, then you should start planning now. Because you're going to, like, ancient. Even I'm getting famous. She's going to be a great life coach one day. Yeah. So, I did take a little bit of her advice, just like a small fraction of it, of course. I got a job, and unfortunately for her, it wasn't Starbucks. Instead, I worked with Etsy, so I get to work from home, which comes with the added benefit of my mom telling me to get on my work. You can take the mom out of the school deadlines, but you can't take them out of her. So, now that I have a job, the best thing is adult money. Adult money is awesome. I can buy whatever I want. If I want to buy a snowboarding pack for my Sims for $50, I can. If I want to buy a ton of junk food, I can. If I want to buy a ton of colored tape, I can. And I did. So I think I should clarify on the tape. So it's called washi tape, and it's not. Yes. And it's not stickier than any normal tape. In fact, it's actually a lot less sticky. And it's not really easy to tear. And it's not cheaper, not by a long shot. But it does have very fun designs on it. You know, where else could you get pictures of flowers on your tape? Or little kitten chefs? Or inspirational sayings, made by somebody who used Google Translate to speak English. Like, be peace, or have many love. I can only ask, what is better than that? The fact that I put a man on a line, though. A true miracle for many who got figured out. Yeah. But, it is okay for me to write this. Like, I feel like I have to state it, because it feels kind of like I'm sneaking behind my mom's back, buying 1,000 bushel berries for my digital smurfs. Which is a true story, and she will never let me live down her $495 iTunes charge. Yeah, but once I get a credit card, I will be paying her back. So, unlike the credit card companies say, I am Zoe St. John.
Hello.